Hello everyone, I would like to show you how I sewn the red stripe on US Marine Corps trousers. First of all, I opened the inseam of the pants to make it easy to apply. I know it's extra work, but I think it's worth it rather than struggle sewing through a leg. So I opened up some of the hem. I opened up the inseam, which I'm gonna sew later on, and then I will just fix the rest. Of course, I will lock their original hem, the ends, and then I will continue to finish the hem. Then I start from the bottom up on the close to the seam first. I went all the way up to till the pocket. I back tack a little bit, then I opened up the pocket. I sewn over the pocket until here, and then I back tack. And when I sew the stripe, I sew it with these original seams on because it's easier, so you don't have to struggle with when it opens this. And when you're done, you just pull this thread out, and then it's done. So it's gonna be a challenge a little bit because you have to get the pocket out of the way, but you will see that it's possible to do. So on this other side, I also started from the bottom up, the other part all the way up. I pushed the pocket out of the way. I went as much as I could here. Yeah, I stopped here, then I sewn through the pocket. So I open up the old hem from about here to here because I need some room here when I will sew the inseam back together. So you look for which end opens up easy, and then you pull the thread. So I can do one hand. So, and then open up the inseam. So here is the inseam, and I pinch the thread here, the seam, where I think it's easier for me to sew back together. I don't want to go all the way up to the crotch, just closer. And then find which end of the seam is easy to open. Is either this or the other. I already checked mine, and it's from the bottom up, but it's not always the same. So anyways, you pull the thread, and I can do it with one hand. So you pull like this. After I open up the inseam, I figure out which side I have to put the stripe on, and then I start by attaching the end of the stripe to the end of the fabric. Then I do a back tack at the end where the hem is, and then I will start sewing by the seam all the way to the pocket. When you're getting closer to the pocket, the first part, the lower part of the pocket, you have to have it flat, and you're gonna sew over the pocket. You sew through. So make sure you have everything flat underneath when you sew through the pocket. As you come from the leg up, now you stop where the outside pocket starts. So we will back tack where the back tack is, right there. And it looks like this on the back side. Now through inside of the waist, we will reach the pocket, and I will open up the pocket to attach this on the pocket from where it starts, the pocket, to where it ends. I laid flat the outside part of the pocket, and I will try as best as I can to start where it starts pocket. After sewing the pocket, now as we come on the second side of the stripe, we are going to move the pocket out of the way from underneath. I sewn as much as I could the second side of the stripe from the bottom up, and now I will finish it by sewing through the pocket, this part. Same thing, as high as I can, I will go through the pocket. After I finished sewing through the pocket, I started here. It looks like this on the back side. Now to finish this end, I will cut some. I don't need it this long. I'll have everything flat underneath, and then I will sew all around here to finish this end. I finished this end close to the waist, and this is how it looks in the back side. Same as the other one. Now I start removing the white stitches, and I start from the very end, and then you just pull and it looks very beautiful. Now it's time to close the inseams. Now I have to enclose the hem. Since this hem has extra fabric, I folded some of the fabric here, and I did the blind hem here in between this part of the fabric and the outside part of the pant, and it looks like this. Like this.